Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. It's a Hockey Ultimate Team Showdown, and we are ready to bring the noise. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The Panthers will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Panthers will play it against the wall. The Avalanche have taken control of the puck. Here's a chance in front. The Panthers have it against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Kreider. And now he moves it quickly to Granlund. The Avs cross the line and gain the zone. Here's a short pass to Jones. Oh, the Minister of Defense with the block. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Just gets his mitt on that one. The Panthers scoop it up along the boards. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. That knocks it off the puck. Slides it across to Granlund. Look at this. Comes up with the stop. Passes it over. There's another stop.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
And that pass attempt is deflected. And look at this. They really ratchet it up. He scores! What a shot! What a pass!
James, this is a great play all the way around. A perfect pass to a perfectly executed shot as he sets up and waits for right in his wheelhouse. Just lets the one-timer rip.
The Avs strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So it's a nice way to start the game.
The Panthers move the puck in the defensive zone. Colorado's gained possession along the boards. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Panthers take possession in the defensive end. Grabs the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. The Panthers take it along the wall. There's a shot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Lets it go. Denies him. He got all of it. Nystrom's got it in the defensive end. The Panthers take it across the blue line. Fires it. Denied by the defender. Nice block. Oakland moves the side set the check. And he's got that. Scores! Oh, the rebound. And tucks it into the goal.
That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier, and they gained that entry because they got numerical advantage, and they capitalized and executed with it.
Colorado's taken a 2-goal lead already here in the first period. They look dominant tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've been terrific tonight, James, and they've been able to execute. They've thrown a lot of pucks to the net, but they've managed it extremely well. They've opened up their own lanes, and they've got the opportunities.
The Avs gain the zone. The Panthers gain possession. Grabs the puck at center. Colorado's got it in their own zone. And he takes the feed. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Oh, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
Ekholm's moving the puck through his own zone. And he takes the feed. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. The Panthers get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
With their first power play of the game, they've got to be ready to pounce right off the draw. It's all about the numbers. They've got to outnumber their opponent here on the PK to find that puck and get it moving on the perimeter to attack the inside.
Puck picked up by Sider. Colorado's on the attack. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Oh, a clutch save! There it is! The power play goal in the back of the net! The Panthers have jumped right back into this one here in the second with that goal.
And you can certainly feel the momentum changing tides right there, James, especially after that goal. They cut the deficit within one.
The Avs take possession here in the open ice. To his teammate! And that's blocked away. Takes the pass. Knife is slugging the puck. Oh, my! Shot! Oh, it's denied by Grubauer.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Moves it to Centerland. Big time stop. Scrum ensues along the boards. Taken along the wall by Kreider. And he slides it quickly to Kaprizov. A rocket from the point. Oh, it serves up a little too sweet with that save. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. The Panthers carried along the wall. And they get the extra attacker out as the goaltender gets to the bench. Takes it to the front. Huge stop by Grubauer. And here comes the judgment from the official. The Avalanche have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
Everyone's got a role on a team, James, and you got to find a way to execute in yours. And the PK unit has to get in the lanes. They got to find a way to kill this off with the 1-goal lead.
Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Picks up the puck in his own end. Sends a pass over. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Here's a chance. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. Sordif's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And they'll start with possession. Blocked in front. Aims the zone along the right wall. Scooped up along the wall by Ekholm. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty.
Jones is about to get out of the box.
A strong penalty-killing performance on that one as both teams are now back to even strength.
Well, they're going to continue to trail here because they weren't able to get the equalizer on the power play. A missed opportunity, and really, timing is everything, so they'll have to figure out a way to dictate pace and get back on the board.
They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Oh, out of nowhere, he steals that one.
Well, there's an intangible to being a competitor, and that's exactly it with that save. It's desperation, doing whatever it takes to keep the puck out of the net. This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
And a great save. Slides it back to the blue line. Slides by the check. And now it's grabbed by Nystrom. Unleashes a cannon. Absolutely fearless to step in front of that shot. Fantastic save.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Denver's on their feet after that one.
It continually amazes me how he sets himself apart from the pack here, James, as he makes his way to the
nice place to be here, Cheryl.
It's exactly where they want to be, and they won't want to sit back. They want to continue to push right through to the end of the period. They've got that nice, healthy cushion. They don't want to give it away.
Pokes it away in his own end. To play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
The Panthers are fortunate to be in a close game here, James. They've had good goaltending, but they haven't been able to generate anything offensively. They got to get on their toes because they've been chasing the game. They've been on their heels. They need to get some quality opportunities, and they need to convert.
Slides it diagonally to Nyquist. That's a solid check on the play. Colorado's got control of it now from their own end. Here we go on man rush. And there's a glove save on the play. The Panthers will play it from the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Hard hit frees up the puck. Colorado's looking to break out. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Here he is with the backhander. Big time stop there.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Moves it quickly over to Kreider. The Panthers cross the blue line and are on the attack. Blocked in traffic. The Panthers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Passes it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Quick pass over to Kulich. He carries the puck up along the wing. Slides it across. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. And he sidesteps the check there. Puck scooped up by Perry. Quick pass to Kulich. Tries to get it to Pronger. Moves it in front. And that's deflected off someone in front. Oh, look at this. Tries to the paint. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
The Avalanche have possession along the boards. Loses the coverage there. Puck grabbed by Fiala. And that's a great heads-up play by Janmark. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Goalie's out the bench, and the extra attacker is now out on the ice. Nice zone entry from the middle. Makes a move in front. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Grubauer's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. And yeah, and this one will all but seal the deal, James. A real insurance marker and a game well fought and a win well earned. Well, hey, goal's a goal, and when you see an empty net, you got to seize the opportunity.
One team set for their maiden voyage here in the EASHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome to a fun night here on EA Sports. Icebreakers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Icebreakers will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Takes the return feed. Centering pass in front. They score! The Icebreakers get one quickly here, and they're up early in the first.
That's so important when you're the away team that you don't come out flat. You get your lines into it right away, and they're rewarded with a goal in that first quarter of the period.
Quick feed to Jordan. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Shakes loose. Sends it out front. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. And a great save.
Wagner's been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
Oh, look at this chance. Makes the save. Lees, he might have a step here. All alone. No, broken up from behind. Trying to shake loose. Slides it across. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Icing is the call. We'll get a reset.
Wagner's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Puck is dropped. He wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Daniel. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. 1-0 the score. The Nighthawks win the draw here in their own end. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Drives to the sweet spot. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
The Nighthawks needed that goal to even things up here in the first.
Yeah, they certainly did. And I had a coach who once said, you know, it's about winning the shift now and not worrying about what happened or what was going to happen here, James. And I feel like they've taken that approach right now. You can see it in their game. You can see it in their urgency, and they get rewarded.
The Icebreakers have it behind the net. Taken by Daniel. Oh, what a save in front. Picked up along the boards by Lee. And out comes the extra attacker with the goaltender parked on the bench. Goes right to the crease. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
More than half the period has expired. The Icebreakers are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. And he's knocked off the puck there. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Caps cross the line and gain the zone. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Takes the feed at the back end. And that's a smart heads-up play by Lee. He's got a step on a breakaway. Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the pack here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Icebreakers have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Crouching down to knock it away. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Cap. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Oh, look at this. Into the corner now. And that's off a stick. In all alone. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight. When you're in tight, you run out of room and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Nighthawks really need to find a way to shore up their defensive game here. I mean, F3 has to be more responsible. They're giving up way too many odd man rushes.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Icebreakers are up 3-1. And they win the draw here in their own end. Off a stick and they can't connect. Here's a chance. Oh, look at the tactics! Shuts them down.
He does a great job of reading the defender's stick here. James, he knows exactly how to create a little time of space, and he takes it.
And he comes up with it. From off the wall and onto a stick. All alone on the breakaway. Scores! What a finish in all alone!
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles. But he fakes and is able to bury it in the back of the net.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. The Icebreakers have it now. Grabbed along the boards by Lee. Good read with the stick to break that up. The Nighthawks have it now. On the attack along the boards. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. And that's broken up with a stick in front. He grabs the puck here at the point. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Lehman. The Icebreakers have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Loose puck, and he's in all alone. Lee's taking it from his own end. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. All alone. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, hold hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Icebreakers take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Takes the feed. Turns aside the slap shot. Wow. Pass out front, and that's stopped.
Wagner's really impressed me tonight, James. Just look at that.
Breakaway. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, hold hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Icebreakers have been impressive to watch tonight. They've had a lot of shots on net, and they lead it here in the second. Taken along the wall by Lee. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Right in the open ice. That one's picked off. Puts it on net. That's gloved by Wagner. They gain the zone from the left side. Sends it out in front. Takes a shot. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Denied by the goaltender.
Lehman's got to make more stops like that, James. Got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward. Daniel's feeling it tonight here, James. He's got the hot hand and the vibe, the mojo. Call it what you will. He's got a hat trick in this game. Just send him over the boards, coach. Get the puck to him, because if he gets it, it's going in.
Grabs it in his own end. And that's intercepted by Lee. And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame. And he's ridden off the puck. Sends the pass over. Shot! They score! And a huge goal to try to shift the tide.
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide. I don't think the coach is going to be very impressed with their preparation coming into this game, James. But they found a little bit of life here. Let's see if they can get something back-to-back and create some momentum.
The Nighthawks finally show some life here, but it's still too much to not enough at this point.
Yeah, they've been out-battled, they've been outscored, and they've just been outplayed this whole game, but they've got to use that goal as a positive reset and just look forward.
Well, there you go. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. 20 minutes to go here in regulation in what has been a very one-sided affair. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Icebreakers have a comfortable lead here in the third period, James. They do not have to change a thing. Don't alter the game plan. Just close it out.
With the backhand! Oh, stopped it! How did he do that?
I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he tracked the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team have got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save.
Pass back to the point. The Nighthawks scoop it up along the boards. And that slides right out to center ice. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. Oh, and a 10-bell save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I was ready for the goal call there. But that is desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he kept it out.
He to the middle. And that goes off a stick and off target.
Well, there is a pulse. There is a beat to this game right now, and it is fast, James. Both teams trading chances at either end. I mean, this is a track meet right now.
Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. From the point, they take control of it. Here's a feed in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Trying to shake the defender. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
Lehman's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Icebreakers offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Jordan's won the faceoff. Gaining momentum up along the side. He's got a step, and that chance falls apart.
Well, yeah, and I think that, he was looking at the goaltender, seeing where they were at, right? So recognizing whether you needed to shoot or deke, and just a misfire, a miscue there. That's extremely frustrating for him and his team.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. He scores! There's the hat trick and Leonard Rain Chapeau!
Yeah, Rain Chapeau is right there. Hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them all. This is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. The Icebreakers gain control of it. And the save. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. The Icebreakers have been peppering shots on goal all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Jordan's won the draw inside his own end. Takes the return feed. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. Into the corner of the attacking area. Setting up behind the net. A chance! Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took the space away, and it goes the other way.
Getting fancy behind the net. Great read with the stick. Oh, so close, but an even better defensive stop.
Well, I love the attempt here at the Michigan, but when you're below the goal line, there's two things you have to be aware of. How much time and how much space you have, and he didn't have either, so it clearly wasn't the right choice.
Breaks it up with the poke check. The Nighthawks gain possession. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Big time stop there. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. A chance behind the net. Tried to pick a spot, but that goes off the side of the net. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him. The Icebreakers have it now. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Wagner. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Oh, he got paddled by Lehman.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. Well, not the glorious, heroic performance they were hoping for in their debut here in the EASHL, but, you know, it's going to take some time, but I like some elements out there.
Yeah, there is definitely elements out there, and I'm sure the coaches, upon watching video, will be able to show them some different moments within the game that they executed. But it's all about a collective effort. It's hard to build and layer on top of one another in your first game when you're getting to know one another.
To get
The sticks are taped, the jerseys are on, and there is no safety net. It is time to do it for real here in the EASHL. Opening face-off is just seconds away. The Nighthawks win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. And that's just out of reach. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Here's a chance on the attack. Dishes it off. Here's a blast. Turns him away. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Denies him.
How'd you like to look up and see this guy barreling down on you? You know that he's got the strength, he's got the power, and he's got the will to take it to the net.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Takes the feed. Takes a shot. Oh, a clutch save!
Jordan's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
More than half the period left to play. We're still scoreless. The Icebreakers take possession here inside the offensive zone. And a great save! And that's broken out. Here comes the penalty shot. Center. Takes a shot. Makes the stop under pressure. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. This one in close. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
There's the whistle. We got an offside. And off the draw, they take the puck. Works it across to Jordan. Gains the zone through center. Oh, they score! The Icebreakers draw first blood here in period number 1.
It's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by 1, and got to wonder if it now opens the game up.
Jordan scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick. Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach.
Stoppage in play. We've got a penalty shot looming. And it's go time. Save on the penalty shot.
Well, he does a great job of making himself as big as possible, and he doesn't bite first, James.
The Icebreakers have used their advantage in shots to take the lead here in the first. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Babcock's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Quick shot, and he says no. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Grabs control of it on the point. The Nighthawks, he's got a little jump. He's in the clear. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint. He said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Shuts him down. Penalty shot coming up after the stoppage in play. And the shooter lines up. Here we go. Clutch City, what a save.
Well, goaltenders have to have a ton of patience as well. They want to make sure that they're outweighting the shooter here. James, he does a great job of it and makes the save.
And off the draw, they win possession. Jordan's got it now deep inside his own end. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Tap dances around the check. Big time stop.
This is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no...
Dying seconds, and he makes the save. There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
The Nighthawks had a strong period, James. I really liked the first 20 minutes, their efforts, their underlying numbers. They had the majority of possession, but they are trailing by 1, so they're going to have instincts around the net, look to attack, drive, and put it by the tender.
They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. Here they come.
The Icebreakers extend the lead to 2-0 now in period number 2.
Yeah, and this is about right, James. They are holding the play. They've maintained possession, and they're getting a ton of shots on net. You look up at the scoreboard, you say the right team is winning.
There's a collision with some authority. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Here he is on the backhand. Big time stop there.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Hammers a shot, denies him with a save. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Icebreakers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Takes the puck. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. From the boards, he takes that pass. Along the half wall with the puck. And now it's grabbed by Babstock. Takes himself free. The Icebreakers grab possession of the puck. Shakes off the coverage. Can't keep a hold of it. Carlson stick handling in his own zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Oh, he saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team.
And we've got ourselves a penalty shot coming up here. One-on-one with the goalie. Big save and breathe a sigh of relief. The Icebreakers continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Takes control of the puck.
generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside.
He got all of that one. One-on-one with the goaltender. Oh, and that goes sideways.
Yeah, it's a tough look, James, and a missed opportunity. It's not often that you get in all alone. At the very least, you got to make the goaltender make a save.
Sends it to the middle, and he elects not to shoot. He'll hang on to the puck. Stop that one. Here's a short pass to Jordan. Into the offensive zone. Drills them. The Nighthawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Here's a shot. Too much congestion in front. He might have a step here. Oh, what a save! And they'll go on the attack after that turnover. Shuts him down. The Icebreakers playing along the wing. Trying to get it out of danger. And there we go. Icing is the call.
Jordan's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
The Icebreakers came into this one with one thought on mind. Lots of pucks to the net, and they continue to lead here late in the second. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
The Nighthawks have been back on their heels throughout this entire game. The good part, they got 20 minutes left to play, and it's a close game. They got to find an opportunity to get a shot off, James, and that means generating speed, generating offense, and it'll only start if they can get into the offensive zone.
The Icebreakers have been the more active squad offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. And they win that draw at center. Moves the puck over to Jordan. With possession along the wall. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. Quick pass across to Babstock. Here's a pass to the middle. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. Moves it to Jordan. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Nighthawks have it from their own end. Sends it over to Babstock. He got all of that hit. The Icebreakers take possession here in the open ice. Oh, here we go! Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Well, some really great puck movement and speed through the neutral zone to gain that possession on entry, James, and then it's all about drive and attack. They take advantage of the numerical advantage, and they bury it.
The Icebreakers continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
The Nighthawks gain control of the puck against the wall. They've got numbers here. Jordan's got it in the defensive end. In all alone on the breakaway. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. And time that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
And a great save!
Wagner's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion.
Scores! I think that went off the defender!
They can't blame the goalie on this one who's tracking the puck, and then all of a sudden it changes direction because it deflects off of a defender in front. Real tough puck luck.
The Icebreakers have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. Here's a backhander! Scores! And look at that! They answer right back!
Well, the game is a hodgepodge of counters, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot. This is exactly how he uses his skating to his advantage. He trusts his edges, and it's almost as he's saying to the defender, come on, come with me. And the moment he knows that he's got the defender, he turns on a dime and takes the space that he's created.
Babcock's moving the puck through his own zone.
The Icebreakers are witnessing what a full team effort looks like. You get saves from your goaltender, your defense is playing well, and then your offense has an ability to go north and really transition the puck quickly. It's been a collective effort, and it's really shown on the scoreboard. We're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
Here's a shot! Can't get it to go. Babcock's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. And out comes the extra attacker with the goaltender part. There's the whistle, and here comes the penalty shot. And the moment of truth has arrived. Big opportunity here. Makes a save on the penalty shot.
Well, this is huge. This gives momentum to your team at a critical juncture. Just making yourself as big as possible. He tracks it perfectly and makes the save.
Off the draw, they take possession. And he takes the pass. Trying to shake loose. He's in all alone. Great save. Feeds it over. Here's a chance. Denies him on the play. From the open ice, they gain the line. Plays the body into that play. Kings lugging the puck. This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. And we'll reset things after that icing.
Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
Shot! Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. Hammers it. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
The Icebreakers win it in the defensive zone. Scoops up the puck now. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. He's got it. There's his first in the EASHL. Well done.
Oh, what an amazing moment, James. Absolutely incredible. You'll never forget your first goal. And he does it with conviction. And you can see everyone around him just kind of celebrating right now. You got to believe someone's going to collect that puck.
Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Wagner. The Nighthawks have it against the wall. They score, and it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
The Icebreakers aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. Carlson's won the draw at center. Here's a shot. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And that's that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. It's a loss in their debut in the EASHL, but Counter, you tell me, how do you sum this performance up?
Well, I think you have to look at the details of the game and where you can improve and build upon. I mean, you use your first game as a platform, a measuring stick to where you want to get to and how far you want to go.
it ticking on the wall, hear it ticking on the wall. You can't stop it, take it with a grain of salt. The time takes who it wants, the time takes who it wants. It keeps calling. Hearing the laughter, planning disaster. I can feel them closing in. Hearing the laughter, what are they after? I can feel.
Two absolute studs clash on the ice this evening. Brunen's physicality also transitioned into a number of forced turnovers. Caulfield's in the spotlight, and why not? He was huge in his last game. I'm fired up for this one. I know Pounder, my broadcast partner, is too, and we've got you covered in a moment. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. This city's been buzzing all day about this one, and we are now underway. They've got the defense outnumbered. And a direct hit right there. Shuts him down. Oh, the poke check. What a read by the goaltender. Oh, great move to sidestep the chase. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Lehman's going to hang on for a whistle. Well, after all sorts of chances, they got another big face-off looming here.
Well, and the goaltender, I mean, he's been standing tall in the net. He's doing everything to keep the opponent at bay, but they've got the offensive zone face-off. They want to strike now while the iron is hot, and they've had the sustained pressure.
Riga's got the puck along the wall. Hammers the shot. Answers it with an even better save. Covers it up for the stoppage in play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Riga's won the draw and they'll go to work. And that goes off course wide.
And there'll be some frustration with that one. You got to love that he got to some prime time real estate, so did the work and effort to get there. But man, you got to hit the net when you're in that tight.
And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Fires it. Oh, that's the answer on that one. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Wagner's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Caulfield's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Across the line and on the attack. Knocks the puck loose. Florida's got it in their own zone. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. Handles it again. They've got numbers here. To his teammate. Handles that one. Puck picked up by Brunen. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Here's a chance. And that's off target as it hits a body. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Wagner's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. More than half the frame has been played here. Still no score in this one. Riga is going to start with the puck in their own end. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Easily turned aside by Wagner. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Gain momentum up along the side. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Florida's gained possession along the boards. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Pokes it away, great hand high. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Florida's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here's an odd man rush. Sends it over. Riga's got the puck in the defensive end. Cuts to the front. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. Stoppage in play. Here comes a penalty shot. And here we go. Oh, and that's shut down on the penalty shot.
Yeah, and he shuts it down. And what I like about this is the confidence and aggressive nature of his positioning. He challenges the top of his crease and tracks that puck perfectly.
Florida's got it, and they're on the attack. Passes out front. And he ups the track here with the play. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. Scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carrying momentum. They'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one.
Florida's been playing in one direction all night, and that's towards the net. And they lead here late in the first. Well, there's the horn ending period number one, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number two. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. But how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
Riga's trailing in this game because they're not working hard off of the puck when they don't have it, and the coach is going to be very upset with this. You got to find a way to have urgency without the puck, even when you're on defense.
Peterson's going to play it against the half wall. There he is, wristed on that. He scores! Jumps all over his rebound and puts it in.
In today's game, the goaltenders are just so good. You don't often beat them one-on-one, which is why you got to follow up on your rebound. You got to hound those pucks. He does it, and he buries it.
Gives it right back. And he sidesteps the check there. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Florida's got it in their own zone. Coming to the slot. Quick stop by Wagner. Lots of time left in this period. It's all tied up. Puck is dropped. He wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Riga's got it along the wall. Feeds the puck to Brunin. There's the collision. Riga's got possession of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Play is blown dead with the offside. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Handles the bank pass from along the boards. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Caulfield's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
Scooped up along the wall by Brunin. Florida's got the puck against the boards. Florida's got a hold of the puck. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Picked up along the wall by Caulfield. Here's a breakaway. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
The Honey Nut Checkers looking against the half wall. And the puck departs the zone. Riga's got the puck. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. Tries to feed it over to Brunin. Here they come on the attack. Trying to shake the defender. He's in. Stones him on the breakaway. lead pass to start the transition. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Puts it on net. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Comes up with the stop.
Saban's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Into the offensive end now. Look out. Can't connect on the shot. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Puck scooped up by Peterson. Toss to the paint. Fantastic save.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate.
And with that strike, they got in front.
Well, I've really liked their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
And on the heels of that goal, he continues that point-a-game streak against this squad.
Well, he uses the emotion of these rivalry series games to his advantage here, doesn't he? And he elicits a ton of skill when he gets this puck off. But most importantly, James, is what he means to this team right now. I mean, every time he's on the ice, he's getting puck touches, and he's finding a way to put it to the net.
And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
Florida's got to have a fresh start in this third period, James. They haven't been urgent, and they've been chasing the entire game, and I could tell that right from puck drop in the first period. They weren't urgent off of the faceoff. They weren't where they needed to be, and it's looked like that all game long. They need to change it now if they want to get back in this one.
Look out, here they come on the attack. And that shot gets caught in traffic. The Herminators move it in. Johnson for the puck, he loses control.
Bang! These voices in my brain sound off like hand grenades. I guess they're here to stay. Hey, la 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 la. In my head again, panic setting in. Can't fix me now. Every now and then, smile and pretend that I'm better, but I'm still. When the truth and the lies start to feel the same, can you trust when your heart starts to palpitate? There's a rush coming up like a hurricane that I can't explain, and it goes like, hey, these voices in my brain sound off like hand grenades. I guess they're here to stay. Hey, la 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 la. Bang, it's just another day. Fear rains on my parade, so We ain't taking no L's. No, 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 no. Saints breaking out of seals. Go, 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 go. The battle's been won. He said it's done. So we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. Hey, we seeing W's all in the chat. It's like a home run straight off of the bat. Lion the shooter, the cat out the bag. I can't dilute it, I'm bringing the facts like I was lost, but now I'm found. Trapped in darkness till you came around. Broken chains all falling to the ground. We ain't taking no L's. No, 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 no. Saints breaking out of seals. Go, 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 go. The battle's been won. He said it's done. So we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. Hey, we ain't taking no L's. The victory's already won. 3 days in the ground in the kingdom. It gone wild, just wait around when he told you to run. Told you to run. Run the race at the pace that you're supposed to. Break through, and there's nothing that he won't do. Broken chains all falling to the ground. We ain't taking no L's. No, 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 no. Saints breaking out of seals. Go, 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 go. The battle's been won. He said it's done. So we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. Hey, we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. No, no L's. No, ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. So this is emptiness, part of the game, I guess. When I'm looking for remedy, but the night won't set you free. No matter the warning signs, no matter how hard I try, my pulse is getting quicker, fingers on the trigger. Give me all that I need, find the truth on my knees, babe. Keep the beat on till I come undone. Every morning light shines on the shame I hide, but I'm in no way ready to face the sun. God knows what I've become. 'Cause every cold and dark perverted room, every touch that wasn't meant for you, I could have been somebody's baby, but till then I guess I'll just keep coming. Give me all that I need, from the shoes on my knees, babe. Keep the fever on till I come undone.
Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Big night at one end of the ice as they get set to play their first game in the EA SHL. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Icebreakers start with possession as we are now underway. Avoids the poke check. Scoops up the puck and he's in on a breakaway. That's away with the pad by Wagner. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. The Icebreakers take possession off the faceoff. From the neutral zone now. Jordan's got it along the wing. The Nighthawks gain possession. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Here's a backhander, and that goes off the glove, and it stays out. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Gives them nothing in front.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Passes it over. Denied by the glove, but the puck hops along. The Icebreakers have it in the offensive zone.
So much pressure on this shift. They have their opponent
Off the crossbar. My goodness, what a shot.
Well, this is a highly entertaining game here, James. The puck goes one way and then the other. It's a track meet out there. Coaches certainly won't like it because it means that neither team's playing strong defense.
Picked up along the boards by McDavid. Oh, proper save by Lehman. To the low slot. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Takes the puck.
They're all over the puck here, James. I mean, their opponent, they don't even have time to breathe.
Oh, what a save in front.
Lehman's able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
The Nighthawks will play it from the defensive zone. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. More than half the period has expired. We're still scoreless. The Icebreakers will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Lehman's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. The Icebreakers take possession here inside the offensive zone. Loose puck, and he's in all alone. Oh, what a save with the glove by Wagner.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Moves the puck. From the point, looks to make something happen. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. And he grabs the loose puck, and he's in all alone. Scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent, then reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play.
The Icebreakers have struck first here in period number 1, although it comes a little late.
It's late, it's deep in the first period, but it doesn't matter. Timing is everything, and when you get the first goal, you're on the board, you've got the confidence, you've got the momentum.
And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. The Icebreakers have controlled this game here in the first period. More shots, more goals. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Oh, and that battle ends as the puck gets loose. Moves into the slot, and he opts to wait for more support. Oh, look at this chance. Here's a chance. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Here in the late goings of the period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. McDavid's won the faceoff. The Icebreakers have it now. And he slides it quickly to Jordan. Makes some space. Oh, what a stick save.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Big play inside the defensive zone. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice. Welcome back, She's Pounder. I'm Sabalski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
The Nighthawks are trailing in this game simply because they haven't had the puck. They've been chasing it. They haven't found their legs. Listen, you have to play aggressive. You have to attack if you want to win the game.
Right up the gut into the offensive end. Sends it across. Levels him into the wall. Grabbed along the boards by McDavid. Scoops up the puck here. Receives the pass. Stoppage in play, offside the call.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Lots of time left in this period. The Icebreakers lead it 1-0. The Nighthawks get a hold of the draw. There's the whistle, icing the call. The Icebreakers lead this one early in the second period. They have certainly had a lot of jump offensively tonight. McDavid's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win. And with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Working to clear the defensive zone. The Icebreakers have it now.
McDavid so effective in the ozone. I mean, he knows how to put the puck to the net. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Skates to the crease. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. Gains the zone. Feeds it over on the attack. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Lehman.
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Across the line from center. Breakaway. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Stoppage in play. We've got a penalty shot looming. Here he goes on the penalty shot. Shot, and he turns it aside on the penalty shot. Pounder, in a word, huge.
That is huge, and he didn't look nervous at all when they awarded that penalty shot, did he? He was welcoming it, you know, challenging the shooter there. Just look how aggressive he was, getting to the top of his crease. He wanted that one, and he won that battle.
Takes the feed from off the boards. Oh, look at this. Drives it to the crease. And he had the answer on that one. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We got a 1-0 game to this point. McDavid's won a big draw in their own end.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get it changed.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Here in the late goings of the period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Icebreakers win it. Taken along the wall by McDavid. The Icebreakers played along the boards. Here's a shot, and that one's stopped. The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. He's got a little jump. All alone. Denies him on the breakaway. And he came up with a solid stop on that play.
Well, you don't make this save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. The Nighthawks move the puck in the defensive zone. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. The Icebreakers have been the better team through the better part of 2 periods now as they lead it late in this second. The Nighthawks win the draw. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. 3rd period. Don't go anywhere. And we are just moments away from the start of the 3rd period. And this one's underway here in the 3rd.
Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
The Nighthawks need to do a better job in this 3rd period of dictating the pace of play, and if they do that, I feel like they'll have an opportunity on net to be able to get shots through. Right now, their shot volume is low, and if they want to find a way back into this game, they're going to have to be opportunistic and look to getting pucks through to the net.
McDavid's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. We're still in the early stages of this period. The Icebreakers have taken a 1-0 lead. McDavid's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. To the front! It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Quick shot. Stops him cold. The Nighthawks carry it along the wall. McDavid's got the puck in his own zone. Loses the coverage there. Pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Icebreakers have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the 3rd. The Nighthawks win it in the defensive zone. Long lead pass up the center.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Scores! Wow! Hoppin bottles off the top counter.
What a snipe, James. And that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific.
The Nighthawks get the equalizer, and look at this with the time of this game. Huge, Cheryl.
Huge goal with respect to timing as well, James. Not only is it the equalizer, it tells me one thing. They made the adjustments that they talked about in the intermission. A great start to
Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes If you want to play fast, you have to have quick transition and a quick counterattack, and it's exemplified here with numbers off of the rush, catching their opponent flat-footed, and they're able to bury it.
And that's hooked away. The Nighthawks will play it from the defensive zone. And that's off a stick. Takes it to the net. And kept that one out of the net. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And that one's picked off. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Lehman's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. You can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Drives to the paint. There's the whistle. It's a penalty shot. Goaltender takes a deep breath, and here we go. Oh, and he locks it down on the penalty shot.
The one word for the goaltender on this one is poised. Just looks real quiet in the net and calm, and that tells me that he was confident in this one-on-one battle, and record's going to show it right now because he's able to make that save.
The Nighthawks have it now. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. And he takes the dish. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You got to like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here, James. But finally is able to convert. You can see that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language.
Scores! Well, the goaltender's going to want to have that one back. He put it in himself.
Oh, these goals are real deflators for the entire team, James. Thought he had a piece of it, and it just dribbles into the back of the net. He wants that one back.
The Icebreakers' perseverance pays off as we are tied here in the back half of the third.
Perseverance, you said it. Just finding a way to get it done and stick with it. That's what they've done, and they found themselves here. They've got the equalizer now. It's a matter of now attacking and finding a way to get on top.
Past the midway mark of the frame, we got a tie game. The Nighthawks win the draw here in the neutral zone. Loses his check, he's on a breakaway. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. The Nighthawks win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Takes a shot. Huge stop by Lehman.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Slides it across. Lehman's going to make the smart decision and hang on for a much-needed whistle here.
Well, there's so much urgency in this game at both ends because it is a nail-biter, and he has been outstanding between the pipes. I mean, making the saves, critical, timely saves. But guess what? This is a great decision to just hold on to this puck, slow things down, give everyone a breather.
This one's still up for grabs as we approach the final minute. And there we go. Icing is the call. In the final moments of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Look at this. Moves the puck behind the net. Jordan's got it in the defensive zone. They've got numbers. Oh, my. The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Takes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Turns it away. What a save right there. Not a moment too soon.
Well, and it's two-part, right? I mean, it's a close game, James. You get a timely save to give you some much-needed energy. Now you go from a position where you were under siege, you were under fire, to now looking to recover the puck. You got to look at it in two parts right now, and the goaltender doing everything he can to keep the puck out.
Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. There's the buzzer. 60 minutes of play has solved absolutely nothing. So let's go to overtime, and we'll do that next here on EA Sports. Will someone get a chance to put the game on their stick? Overtime looms. Puck is dropped and OT has begun. Jordan's taking it from his own end. Makes the move in front. Decides to think about it. And he takes a shot. Blocked in traffic. Here they are on the attack. Oh, and here's the pass. A chance for the win. And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. The Nighthawks gain possession in their own end. Toss up the puck after that hit. The Icebreakers looking to end it. Oh, we are still tied. What a stop. And he loses control here. Oh, lights him up in the corner. He'll feel that one. Takes a shot. Goalie with a stop. Back-to-back saves there.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Denied by the goaltender. Decent controls with that hit. And we've got ourselves a penalty shot coming up here. All right, how's this for drama, people? Overtime, penalty shot, clutch save on the penalty shot.
Well, yeah, and that's a huge one here, James, and still confidence within his team, but just felt like he knew exactly what the shooter was going to do there, tracked it perfectly, dialed in to make that save.
Handles the puck. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. They win the draw and go on the attack. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. The Nighthawks have it now. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Sends the feed in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Rips it on net. Log jam in front. That's broken up. Angles it over to Jordan. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Icebreakers win the draw here in their own end. Nice zone entry from the middle. Dishes it off and makes the save. The Nighthawks move the puck in the defensive zone. He can end it here. Oh, hits the post, tried to go in the corner and puts it just a little too wide.
And sometimes there's pressure when it's one-on-one with the tender, and there's so many options. He elects for the shot. Might have been the wrong one.
The centerman glide into position. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Here's a chance in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Jordan stick handling in his own zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Quick shot. Steps in front of that one. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Slides it diagonally to Jordan. Comes up with the steal. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Takes it to the front. And he pokes it away to make the save. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Game on his stick. Oh, what a save to keep it tied. He might have a step here. end to this one here this evening.
You know, I think this team, obviously, it's a loss, but I like their effort. You know, there's something here with this team after their debut performance here in the EASHL.
Well, yeah, and sometimes when you're starting out, it can be difficult to establish chemistry right away, and often that takes time, James. And with a little more practice, a few more games under their belt, I'm sure they'll get a W.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to
EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Well, here we go. The debut performance in the EASHL. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Nighthawks kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Puck grab by Hunchak. The Nighthawks will play it from the defensive zone. Offside the call, will get a reset. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Here's the pass in front, and that doesn't connect. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Now a quick pass to Jordan. Odd man rush. Lead pass ahead. The Nighthawks have it behind the net. And Trighetto's got it in the defensive end. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
Thompson trying to shake loose. He's in the clear. What a stop on the breakaway. Trying to shake the defender. Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of
jump. He's in all alone, and he elects to explore.
Dude, this is even my real stick.
It's in the back of the net.
You see players working on this all the time in practice, real tight to the net, just that quick release shot. It's got to be on the stick and off the stick. Well, it transfers to the game tonight.
Hunchak's moving the puck through his own zone. Shakes off the coverage. Look at this. Here's a chance to the middle. Oh, and he keeps it here. Big time stop there.
Jordan's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
The Icebreakers get... He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
The Icebreakers' hard work pays off as we are back to even in this one.
Yeah, and halfway through the period, now you're looking at the details of the game and how you can get yourself back, and that's what coaches will always preach here.
Scores! What a shot!
That's fast, James. A pair of goals in 40 seconds.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train.
Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Moves it to the middle, and that's stopped. And Trighetto's lugging the puck. And he coughs it up with the pass. Feeds it over. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. Gains the zone from the right. All alone. Oh, denies him on the play. Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go. Moves the puck from off the bank pass. Sends it in front. Scores! What a finish on the play.
Guys, this is a huge moment for this player. It's his first career goal in the EASHL. You know one of the trainers is going to grab that puck, tape it up, and leave it in that locker stall.
Here's a chance, sends it in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Comes up with the stop. Scooped up along the wall by Hunchak. What a steal in his own end. He might have a step here. He's in.
What a
He
beauty!
scores! Oh, that was gorgeous. The Icebreakers have put themselves in the enviable position of playing with the lead, Cheryl.
You always rather be ahead, wouldn't you? It's the best place to be, but you want to extend that lead. You want to have an ability to play a little more comfortable, James. You got to stay aggressive, you got to manage the puck, and you got to look to attack the net.
Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
The Nighthawks continue to trail despite multiple scoring opportunities here in the late stages of this first period. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
The Nighthawks are really leaving their goaltender high and dry right now. They're giving up way too much off the rush. When your opponent has numbers, they're going to capitalize.
Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Takes a shot. Gobbles the puck up there with the chest. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 3-2 is where we sit in what has been a tightly contested affair. Grabs the puck. Right up the gut. Here they go. Here's the chance on the attack. Oh, he kept it out. I can't believe it.
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean, it's like he's throwing everything at it. Desperation to keep that puck out of the net. That has got to give his team a real push right now.
The Nighthawks can't afford to get rattled here early in this second period. They've had more shots on goal, yet they still trail. Along the wing up the neutral zone. The Nighthawks take it from the side. Here's a centering pass. Couldn't get it to go. Slides the puck over. Denies him.
Wagner's all over that shot, makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot...
Scores! And the scratching and clawing is paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James, and I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
Scoops up the puck, and he's in on the breakaway. The Nighthawks take possession in the defensive end. And they're going to wave off icing here.
Well, great pace of play and aggressive nature here to keep this play alive, to negate...
Trying to shake loose. All alone. He scores! What a shot!
Well, he's showing a lot of patience on this breakaway, knows where everyone is and the pressure that's coming in behind, knowing the correct amount of time, not panicking, and letting his instincts do the work.
Jordan's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Andrighetto. Scores! Deuces loud as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
The Icebreakers extend the lead to 2 here in period number 2.
Oh, and I've liked their complete game tonight, James, all the way from their goaltending right to their defense and then into their offense. They've generated, they've created, they played sound defensively, and now they've got that 2-goal lead.
And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Stoppage in play. Here comes a penalty shot. He takes a deep breath at center ice. It's go time here. Oh, it comes up clutch and goal.
That's a bit of a waiting game. You got to outweight your opponent. He does a great job and reads exactly where the shooter's going to go with that one. And, hey, makes a beautiful save.
Jordan's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Great read as he crouches down to block it. There's the whistle, and it's a penalty shot. And here he comes from center. What a save on the penalty shot.
I think he had a book on the shooter here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he makes a brilliant save.
The Nighthawks have been the busier team offensively with plenty of scoring chances, just no finish, and they trail here in period 2. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Moves by the check. On the attack along the boards. Let's move to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Rocks them. The Nighthawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Sends the puck across. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front.
Well, he gets away again, using his speed to get to open ice here, James. Multiple breakaway goals in this one. You'd think that the opponent would have an answer, but they don't right now. He really has those first 3 strides that are breaking away from the pack.
The Icebreakers look to start the transition game. He's got a step. Oh, he stops him with the glove. Great reflexes there. Taken by Andrighetto. And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame. And that puck leaves the zone. Trying to shake the defender. Oh, what a save! They're going to keep things moving here. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. 3rd period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Welcome back. James Cybulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Here we go, 3rd period action, and the first 2 have been absolutely sensational. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Lots of time left in this period. The Icebreakers holding down a 5-3 lead in what has been a fun one for hockey fans to watch tonight. Jordan's won the draw. Sends a pass in front, and that shot's blocked. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Cuts into the paint. Oh, a clutch save.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Play is called for offside.
Wagner's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
The Nighthawks need to get one back here as they trail early in this third period despite putting a lot of pucks on net. The Icebreakers win the faceoff. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Breakaway! Oh, what a stop on the breakaway!
Well, it's a one-on-one battle, and the goaltender's going to win this one here, James. Just love the way that he stands his ground, and you want to make your opponent move first? Well, guess what? He's able to make this save because of it.
And a great save!
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. And they're all alone. Hooked away. Wow.
Well, he was all in on this one, James. You know if he misses what's going to happen. But this one meets the puck and denies his opponent on the breakaway.
Here he is in close. Scores. And a quick strike here puts them right back into this one.
Well, the game opens up here now, James, as they're within one. And if they can continue this press, they can get the equalizer. You got to believe that they can do it right now as you feel the momentum shift.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck. And they cough it up at center.
The Nighthawks are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Good check. Frees the puck up. Poked away at center ice. The Nighthawks take it along the wall. Into the corner now. And he sidesteps the check there. Driving right to the front. And he elects to explore his options. Here's a pass in front. What a chance, but that goes off target, off a body in front. Hooked away as he went all in on that one. He's got a little jump.
Wagner's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Jordan. He says, let's get physical on that play. Jordan's got the puck in his own zone. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Picked up along the wall by Andrighetto. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Jordan. Drives to the sweet spot. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. Always hated it when you went to practice the next day and you were exposed in the video room, James. And this is what's going to happen here because it is a lack of coverage in their own zone. You cannot wander away from the middle of the ice because they're so puck focused, they give up a primetime scoring chance. And guess what? As a result, there's a goal.
Less than a minute to go now. He loses his check. He's on a breakaway. Oh, what a save and a huge stop here in this third period. He might have a step here. He's in the clear. Great save. Jordan's got the puck now in his own end. Picking up ahead of steam on the breakaway. Oh, what a save here in this third period. Absolutely clutch powder.
Two good teams going at it head-to-head. It's a close game, and you got to find a way to execute, in particular when you get those golden opportunities.
16 seconds to go. 12 seconds on the clock. 9 seconds. He's got a step. And
That's poked away. Whoa!
And that's a great play, James. This is a tough poke check to make because if you miss, it's in the back of your net.
Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. Cheryl, obviously not the result they wanted in their EASHL debut, but you know what? I think there's a lot to work with.
Well, there really is. I mean, there was moments within the game where you could